Hey, you all ready for this? Alright folks, something a little different. Sorry for the shaking here, but I'm trying something. You can't really see it from here, but off in the distance there is a large cement plant that belongs to Martin Marietta. Used to be a Genstar, went over to Lafarge. There is a large slate mine off to the left. And what it is that actually goes up underneath of 83. Now, over here to the right is what used to be the NCR. That's the North Central Railroad. It is now owned by the Mass Transit Administration for Maryland, and they use it for light rail. This is about 10 minutes from my house. So I'm going to stop here and we'll go on to something else eventually. Alright, so I thought I'd do something a little different today, and we'll do a little bit of rail fanning, and wouldn't you know it, I'm down here at the Martin State Airport. And this is the light rail, or not light rail, this is the Amtrak station and MARC station, which it's all passenger. MARC is the local passenger trains that go through here, and when you know, there's a MARC train sitting here. Not sure what he's doing, but there was a MARC train. So anyway, the bridge there is actually Route 43, and then over here to our right, if you can see those buildings, that is part of what used to be where they built the Martin Marauder and the Martin PBM. If anybody is familiar with airplanes, the Martin Marauder was a B-26. It was a bomber that was put out in World War II. And the PBMs were used by the Navy, or they were supposed to be used by the Navy, but I'm not sure they ever were. What's interesting, and I can't take pictures of it because it's behind me, and I don't think they take very kindly to it because it's not only a civil airport, but it's also where the Air National Guard is. So anyway, over here is the actual, as you can see, there's a couple of the pavilions for waiting for the train. And then over here is the ticket office. But this is part of the Northeast Corridor, and I was really hoping maybe we would see an Amtrak train. But I'm not going to sit here too long because, like I said, I'm not too sure they're going to take too kindly to me taking pictures. So we're going to leave here, and we're going to, whoop, daggone it. We're going to leave here, and we're actually going to go up to one of my favorite spots, or was one of my favorite spots when my family was having issues to watch trains. It's actually the CSX branch line that goes over Ebenezer Road. So let's stop here, and we're going to go ahead and swing up there and take a look. Well, there is more of the warehouse that used to build, where they used to build the airplanes. And this building over here now is owned by MARC, and that's where they do some of their repair work. Okay, so this is Ebenezer Road, and I'm actually sitting in the parking lot to a place called Your Deli. There is a railroad crossing where that cement truck just went across. This is where we used to sit at night or in the evenings and watch the trains. I don't know if there's going to be a train coming through or not. I probably should have gone ahead and put the app on my phone so I could see if there was a train coming, but when I came across the tracks, there was no lights. So that pretty much tells me that there was no northbounds. But this is a single track. You can kind of see the tracks there. But this is a single track branch line for the CSX. And actually over here you can see the tracks some more through there. But like I said, I'm not going to sit here too long. But this was my spot. So, alright, now here's something funny for you. You know that branch line that I was just at? Well, now I'm in the parking lot for the bowling alley that I bowl at. And when we get done with bowling, usually there's at least 1 or 2 trains that come through here. Just beyond the trees, before you get to that building back there, that's where the tracks are. So I mean, sometimes we get done with bowling, we'll come out here and we'll be shooting the breeze, me and Big John, who you saw in one of my earlier videos, and we'll see a train or 2 go past. But unfortunately, there's no trains. So we're going to make one more stop on this branch line, because I've got one other thing I do want to show. I'm hoping I can get a shot of it, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll be back. I went ahead and hit the button too quick. Now, I'm not too sure how well that's showing up, but that is that branch line again. And that is actually a bridge over what is considered Rossville Boulevard. This is actually off of Route 40 on the east side of Baltimore County, Baltimore City. And like I said, right there is the bridge for the branch line. Alright, somewhat related to railroads. This is the old station for the Maryland and Pennsylvania. This is now called the McFalls Iron Horse Tavern. This used to be a post office and the passenger station for the Maryland and Pennsylvania when they used to run through here. And the tracks, we used to be up on the hill. I'm not sure how well that's showing up, but that's where it used to be. And we're going to take one more stop. But I just wanted to show that. So, there you go. Okay, pretty much last stop on this run. This is what is known to the locals as Luskin's Hill. That used to be that big building up there that says the Big Screen Store. That used to be Luskin's. That used to be a furniture manufacturer that used to be down here. And this is the area that I was talking about where 695, which is the Baltimore Beltway, and Loch Raven Boulevard and Cromwell Bridge Road all kind of intersect. And years ago, before that road was before the Beltway was put in, the Maryland and Pennsylvania used to cross over here. I don't exactly know where on that hill the main line was, but it was up there, and that used to lead over towards where Black & Decker, which I'm sure everybody is familiar with. The Maryland and Pennsylvania actually used to serve that. So up there is the main line, or what was the main line, and it is now all owned by what we call BGE, which is Baltimore Gas and Electric. They use it for their high tension lines through here. So this is the last stop for this. Gotta step out from behind the camera. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Leave some comments. I wish we would have caught some trains, but that didn't happen. So, you know, it is what it is, but it kind of gives you some of the history to the area that I'm in. A lot of this is within 30 minutes of my house. I basically did this from, let's see, I left the house about, probably 10 minutes to 10. I got back home here after having to make a couple other stops, but basically about 12 o'clock. So, you know, like I said, everything's fairly close, but it gives you some of the history of the area, and hopefully I can, once it warms up a little bit, and I can find a spot where I'm not going to get in trouble for filming or taking pictures, we can get some pictures taken of some trains in the area. I'm going to have to go ahead and see about downloading that app as well, so that way I know when the trains are going to be coming through. But you all know the deal. Wait for the high ball. Green tracks ahead. We'll catch you all next time. Be safe. God bless. We will see ya.